so also focusing not just on the mechanics whenever a car crash would happen, but focusing on the person inside the car. What's going on to them? What's going on with them? And that's not something we don't usually see. And also, can I show something where I show a crash and what happens to the person on the inside in one uninterrupted shot? And then it creates this kind of gonzo moment then where you're like, well, where's the insert shot that they were going to put in to make us feel like it was safely done?
Right.
And the reality is it was safely done. It's just that we find ways to present stunts and action sequences in a way that makes them look way more dangerous than they actually are.
They look great.
Thank you.
They look really good. Iko,
Yeah.
in the prison, how challenging was that for you to fight with all that mud? Because we're looking at all this mud and it's like, I mean, these cats are, wow. I mean, they're not slipping inside a mud fight. I mean, it's really...
It was like disgusting scene for me.
Oh, actually, yeah. Can I tell him about that thing?
Yeah.
Tell us.
Okay, so Iko has this problem, right? Anything that kind of touches him by the neck, he can't stand it. He can't stand any contact. So right now, it's killing him that my fingers are this close. See?
Uh-huh.
He can't stand it. So when we did the raid 1, there was like a moment there on the raid 1 where he's crawling across the floor, and then there was like debris was flying at him. And the art department were aiming for his neck on purpose because they knew he hated it. So he hates having anything which is like dust or dirt or debris, anything which touches his neck.
The dust is different, but it's really like the material, like, you know, like inside my skin. Like Joe also like
Oh, like it was like sharp.
Like sharp, yeah.
Yeah, you're okay. Stop it. But anyway, as I was saying, like he hates anything which touches the back of his neck, and so yeah, for the prison riot, I mean, we threw him onto his back in the mud, so it was just everywhere. And every day we had to make sure it looked like close to the same. So if there was like streaks down, we'd have to kind of like gently do those streaks and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You had fun, right?
No way. Yeah. That's my challenge for the big scene. Karena di line itu ada scene fighting yang sangat panjang ya, dan kita juga melibatkan kurang lebih 150 fighter loh ya.
So in the scene there
No,
were
120.
somewhere between 110 and 120 fighters were involved in the mud fight scene, and it was a very challenging for me.
Dan setidaknya saya ya jalan aja pasti susah, licin, apalagi fighting, dan di situ ada beberapa fighting yang harus kompleks dan harus clear gerakannya, dan ya.
And also it was very difficult to pull off some very complicated movements that had been pre-choreographed on such a slippery surface, but they managed to pull it off.
Iko, but didn't you help choreograph? I mean, some of the scenes. Did you help choreograph some of the scenes?
Did you choreograph the fight?
The fights,
Everything,
every scene, yeah, everything.
Yeah.
Choreograph.
Wow.
Me and
With
Yayan,
Yayan, yeah.
Me and Yayan, yeah. Me and Yayan and Gareth. Because me and Yayan, like, we made like process. Then and the ending maybe like Gareth like has an idea. I want to end like this. Then prosesnya.
But basically, what he's trying to say is that he blames me for anything which is violent, and all the cool, complex stuff is him and Yayan. So yeah.
Violence.
There'd be like a moment like in the raid 1, for instance, like we were doing the fight scene. There's the guy who has his head smashed down the tiles, and then what happened for that was like the guys came to me with something where they did like a block, and then they grabbed the guy with the head and then just smashed once. I was like, done, and they were like, he's done. I was like, okay, let's go back in there again. Let's do that again. But instead of being like bum and then done, let's go bum, 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 and then we're done. Right?
Yeah.
Dude, how many stuntmen did you use in this film? Because I'm looking at all these people. I mean, they're getting twisted, crush, kill, destroy, and I'm like, I'm counting the body count. I'm like, how many stunt people could he have used in this?
Well, we gave them all credits in this one, but we didn't do like numbers this time. Last time we did numbers, but this time we didn't have enough room in the credits to do that. So we just put down as like, prisoners and guards, or toilet fight, or kitchen fight, and then that. So yeah, it's good though. It's like there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people, yeah.
There's a lot of folks. Back to one of the emotional scenes. There was when Rama is on his knees in the bedroom and he's talking to his wife, and the slow pullback. at least for me, it looks like, okay, he's telling his wife he has to leave, and the pullback, it's like he's separating himself from her. I'm just asking, was that, conveyed in the scene? That's the way I read it.
I like that, so I'm going to use that.
Okay.
Nah, truthfully, it was like what I wanted to do with it was kind of like a similar kind of thing, but it's like that idea of like, for me, it's like when we're up close with them, like you're in that conversation with them, and as we get more further and further away, you can get that sense of being ready to introduce somebody else, being able to introduce someone else that's kind of observing them. It kind of it kind of becomes almost not quite a POV, but it becomes like that. And then at the same time, it kind of like isolates them in this doorway, and it kind of like makes them feel more intimate and more kind of like together as well.
Because you show Grandpa holding the baby.
Yeah.
And now let's get on to some more characters in this film. What was it? Hammer Girl, of course, and then Baseball Batman.
Yeah.
That scene, I mean, I think I was the only one in the theater laughing, because when he.
Yeah, point of the.
And I said, Babe Ruth.
Oh, nice.
I said, that's what Babe Ruth does. He points over there and he over there. I was like, he got it right. How did you develop those characters? We'll get back to the Slicer, but those two in particular, especially Hammer Girl. And was the lady in there, was she really deaf? I
know. So the girl who plays Hammer Girl is Julia Stell. She's like one of the most famous Indonesian actresses at the moment out there. She's like been in lots of films and lots of television, usually as the lead role. So for her to come in and then take our film and do this like small fighting role for like training 6 months to do it was just incredible, because like she nailed it, and she's become kind of the poster girl for the film now. But like the whole character design was kind of like wanting to create this little pop culture icon, was to want to be able to start to dip this world into the comic book world and kind of like play around with the rules about what we can and cannot get away with having in there. Because when we design the fight sequences, we kind of keep them more about the logic, more raw and realistic. But this was a moment where we could start to stretch the boundaries of reality a little bit. So like like some of the stuff she does with those hammers, like forget it, but there's enough in there that's kind of believable.
It is. I mean,
Just
I'm looking
about.
at it because I'm thinking of a hammer, like, okay, the hammer, you got the claw hook, and I can visually see, you could really, really claw somebody in their guts out.
Exactly, and it's a way of finding those weapons, finding a way to utilize them, so that like and also, to be honest, we don't show that much really. People think they saw more than what they did. So like I've read like a bunch of people when they write reviews for it, and then they say like, oh my god, she rips this guy's spine out of his back, and you see the spine, like you don't see the spine at all.
No.
You see her tear down and like blood come out.
Right.
There's a difference between blood and actual spine coming out. But it's like it's just in how people kind of like watch it, and then sometimes they'll see it more violent than it actually is. And I'm not saying it's not violent, because it absolutely is.
Right.
But like there's some details that have been like the blanks have been filled in by the individual audience member.
Yeah.
Baseball bat guy, same thing again. Wanted to confound expectations, and at the same time wanted to kind of push that level of what we can and can't get away with within a real life scenario. And for me, it's only really the Babe Ruth moment that kind of stretches the believability. But assuming he's a really good baseball player, then maybe it's not that far fetched.
Well, to me, he was, because you had, what was it, the Japanese, and then I guess the other guy who Iko's working for. Are they? I don't know how to. What, I guess the other gang members.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, the guy, he's Japanese, plays a lot of baseball, so to me, it fit perfectly that he would be, and do his thing. It was, to me, it didn't stretch at all. It was believable to me.
That's cool.
To me, it was believable. I was like,
I mean, well, I thought like, because we discussed it a lot in the script, and me and the XYZ guys, we were talking about it, and they were saying, do you really want to do this? Do you really want to have this? Because it's crazy. It is out there. And I was like, trust me, I will shoot it in a way that's like not too far fetched. I'll shoot it in a way that still feels like it makes sense a little bit, even if it does bend the rules a little bit.
It looked good. It really looked good. Now, Iko, fighting in the red corridor, because you fought the baseball Batman and then Hammer Girl. How was that choreographed? Because I mean, you're fighting both of them, and it looks so smooth. The way you were, moving around, it just looks so smooth.
Ya, saya kira waktu pas kita bikin koreografi itu memang itu belum begitu jadi boleh. Not done yet.
No, we haven't finished that.
Ya, terus kita juga untuk belum pikiran juga untuk siapa untuk jadi baseball bat belum.
Yeah.
Dan dari situ kita memang cuma bikin beberapa gerakan untuk Julie kita udah pastikan itu Hammer Girl dengan baseball Batman. Gerakan saya bikin tuh cuma berdua, jadi saya sama Payan sebagai prakoso di film itu, Mad Dog di The Raid. Jadi saya bikin gerakan di sini, terus Payan di sini serang, oke, op stop, saya di sini jadi gantiin op stop. Jadi kita satu orang bisa jadi dua orang. Dan memang agak sedikit susah untuk bikin koreografi di dalam koridor bertiga itu.
Okay, so in that corridor scene, the choreography had not yet been prepared in advance of that scene in a complete way. And as it was shot, he had to adjust the way that he was facing in regard to these two opponents, and to actually adopt sort of a slightly different character in the way that he was fighting each of them as well in the way that it was filmed. And but he seems also reasonably satisfied with how it came out. And so was I.
That's why I'm wearing the red corridor. It's a red corridor. The scene in the kitchen, the white.